Right now, while you're watching this, there could be a poison building up in your fish tank that you cannot see, cannot smell, and cannot taste. It's already in the water. Your fish are breathing it in with every single breath. And by the time you notice something's wrong, it's usually too late. This is the invisible killer hiding in 9 out of 10 fish tanks. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to find it and stop it before it takes your fish. Hey, welcome back to DBC Aquatics, where we hunt down the hidden dangers in your aquarium so your fish can actually thrive, not just survive. Hey, the invisible killer I'm talking about today is ammonia. If you've ever wondered why fish die for what seems like no reason at all, ammonia poisoning is the #1 culprit, and most beginners never see it coming. Hey, here's the problem. Ammonia is completely invisible. The water can look crystal clear, perfectly clean, and even sparkling, and still be loaded with enough ammonia to slowly burn your fish inside out. You can't see it, you can't smell it, and at low levels. And your fish can't escape it. That's exactly why it's so dangerous. Most people only realize there's a couple problems when fish are already gasping at the surface or lying at the bottom. So, if you've got a tank, especially one that's less than a couple months old, stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know the warning signs, the real underlying cause, and the exact step-by-step rescue to fix it. Let's start with what ammonia poisoning actually looks like, because your fish will try to warn you long before the worst happens. You just have to know what to look for. The first sign is gasping at the surface. If your fish are hanging out near the top of the tank, gulping at the air, what's not them being playful, ammonia damages their gills and makes it harder for them to absorb oxygen. So they're literally fighting to breathe. The second sign is red or inflamed gills. Healthy gills are a clean, pale pink. If they look bright red, streaky, or bleeding, ammonia is burning that delicate tissue. So next, watch their behavior. Fish suffering from ammonia poisoning often become lethargic, sitting at the bottom, clamp their fins tight against their body, and refusing food. Some will dart around erratically or rub up against decorations like they're trying to escape their own skin. In advanced cases, you'll see them lying on the bottom, barely moving, sometimes with a reddish or purple tint in the body. And here's the cruelest part. These symptoms creep up slowly. One fish looks a little off, then another stops eating, then suddenly you've lost half of your tank in a few days. And you never saw a single drop of dirty water. That's why ammonia poisoning fools so many keepers. The damage is happening on the inside where you can't see it. So if you're noticing any of these signs right now, don't panic, but don't wait either. The next step is understanding why this is happening in the first place. Okay, so where does this invisible poison actually come from? Because most people assume that their tank is clean, so this couldn't possibly be happening to them. Here's the truth. Ammonia is being created in your tank every single day, automatically whether you like it or not. It comes from 3 main sources. First, fish waste. Every time your fish poop, they release ammonia. Second, uneaten food. Those flakes that sink and rot at the bottom break down into ammonia. And third, any decaying in the tank, like a dead plant leaf, or worst of all, a fish that died in a hidden corner and now poisoning everything around it. Now, here's the part that ties it all together. And this is the concept that separates beginners from people who never lose fish again. It's called the nitrogen cycle. In a healthy, established tank, you grow billions of good bacteria. These bacteria live in your filter and on your gravel, and their entire job is to eat ammonia and convert it into less harmful substances. Think of them as your tank's invisible cleanup crew. The problem is, in a brand new tank, those bacteria don't exist yet. It takes anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks for that cleanup crew to fully grow in. So when beginners set up a tank on a Saturday and dump in a bunch of fish the same afternoon, there's nothing to process ammonia. It builds and builds with nowhere to go. This is it has a name, new tank syndrome. And it's the number one reason new aquariums fail. But it's not just new tanks. You can crash an established tank too. Overstocking with too many fish, overfeeding, cleaning your filter with hot tap water, and accidentally killing all your good bacteria, or a power outage that shuts your filter down. And any of these can cause an ammonia spike out of nowhere. So even if your tank has been fine for a year, you're not immune. The good news, once you understand the cause, the fix is actually straightforward. Let me walk you through it. All right, so this is the part you came for. If you suspect ammonia poisoning, here is the exact emergency rescue plan. Follow these steps in order. So step 1, test your water. You cannot fix what you can't measure. And remember, ammonia is invisible. Grab a liquid test kit, and I specifically recommend a liquid test kit over paper test strips because strips are notoriously inaccurate. Test for ammonia right now. Anything above 0 is stressful for your fish. Anything above 1 part per million is actively dangerous and needs immediate action. So, step 2. Do an immediate water change. This is the single fastest way to save your fish. Remove about 25 to 50% of the water and replace it with fresh dechlorinated water. That's the same temperature as your tank. This instantly dilutes the ammonia and gives your fish breathing room. And this is critical. Always use water conditioner to remove chlorine because tap water chlorine will kill the very bacteria you're trying to grow. All right, so step 3, stop feeding for a day or 2. I know it feels cruel, but your fish will be completely fine. Less food means less waste, which means less ammonia, while you stabilize the tank. So overfeeding during a crisis just pours fuel on the fire. Okay, so step 4, add a detoxifier and beneficial bacteria. A product that neutralizes ammonia, like a quality water conditioner that locks up ammonia. Buys your fish protection within minutes. Then add a bottled beneficial bacteria supplement to jumpstart your cleanup crew so the tank can start processing ammonia on its own. Okay, so step 5, remove anything rotting. Take out uneaten food, dead leaves, and check those hidden corners for any fish that it may have passed away. One decaying body can spike your ammonia all over again. And then step 6, the most important long-term step, keep testing daily until your ammonia reads 0 and stays there. Do small water changes whenever it climbs. Be patient though. You're not just treating a symptom, you're growing the bacterial cleanup crew so this never happens again. Within a few weeks, your tank will cycle, your readings will stabilize, and your fish will recover, brighter, more active, and breathing easy. That's the rescue. Simple, but it works every single time when you catch it early. Now listen, ammonia is just one of the invisible dangers lurking home aquariums, and I don't want you to lose another fish to something you couldn't see. So here's what I do on this channel. Every single week, I drop 3 to 5 rescue videos breaking down the hidden killers, the warning signs, and exact fixes, all in plain English for beginners. And if you want your fish to thrive, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss one. And I genuinely want you to help you, so do me a favor, drop a comment right now and tell me about your tank. How big is it? How long has it been set up? And have you ever tested for ammonia? Tell me your situation and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. Hey, before you go, ammonia might be invisible, but it's not the only silent killer in your tank. There's another danger that doesn't show up until your fish are already in trouble, and it hides in something almost every keeper does without thinking: your water itself. Even after it tests clean, It's the danger I get the most heartbreaking comments about. And in my next video, I'm going to expose exactly what it is and how to stop it. So go check that video right now. It might be the one that saves your tank. I'll see you there. This is DBC at Aquatics, and remember, the best aquarium keepers don't react to disasters, they prevent them.